I mean, it's one thing to have the same, your character be
And
consistent
values.
in
Yeah.
values. That's one thing. But if you're unwilling to grow, you're just like the carpet. If you just keep the same carpet for 20, 30 years in the house
It's
on the
nasty.
floor, it's nasty. It starts to smell. It's just like, oh, I don't even want to go in that room. You get what I'm saying? Because there is nothing, and I know that may sound harsh, but that's how I view it. How
Sure.
do you feel it, Dr. Pixel?
Oh, absolutely. I think evolving and growing is something that we all do, regardless if we want to or not. And there are people who are, I don't know. I look at the differences in my patients sometimes, and nothing against my patients. Everybody has a different level of I guess mental capability
Mm.
about what they want. Depends on where they grew up and the circumstances that they were under, and so you just want to help people, grow and change and do what's best for themselves. But sometimes people don't want that for themselves, and they're stuck in a rut, and you don't know why they are there. Those are the people that kind of just I look at some of the older generation, in fact, where they've retired, and they maybe lost a spouse, and they don't get married again, and they don't get out much, and nothing changes, and they are just stuck in an old belief system. Whereas I'll look at somebody else who maybe lost a spouse, but they're moving on with life and start
Hmm.
to travel again and meet other people again, get married again, and just try to make their life as full as possible. And I've never really understood if it's depression, if it was something that they were raised to just be more conservative about things, and they're just in there dying to get out, but don't were raised not to do that. I don't know. I just find it interesting how we approach that type of growth very, very differently. And some are ready to just explode and live life, and some are just stuck in their world, and not wanting to improve or change.
But to me, isn't that a person that is still, and I'm just speaking to it from my perspective.
Mhm.
I think, wouldn't you think that that has a lot to do with either someone being depressed or fearful of changing or coming out, because they're kind of sometimes maybe worried about what the other person is going to think if they fail at it. But you're already failing at it if you don't try.
Exactly right. And they don't see it that way. But I think fear is,
Yes.
is a tremendous factor.